What's up? This is Kyron Aldi, DHNIC. I am back. Some of you didn't know that I was gone. Fair enough. But for those of you who did, I am back. All right. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about white privilege here. I mean, this is going to be real basic and real simple. White privilege is one race of people taking care of their own. You know what I'm saying? And we could experience the same thing if we could take care of our own, but we don't have any ownership in anything. You know what I mean? We are very, very, very below any other race out there currently. So we can't experience white privilege, which in our case would be black privilege, because it would be us taking care of us. We think that black privilege is, hey, you work at the video store, or hey, you work at a cell phone store, give me a free charger. That's not black privilege. You know what I mean? White privilege works more along the lines of they charge you an exorbitant rate, and they can absorb that and give their friends discounts because they're making enough money off of you. The main goal is to make the money off of you. I'm not saying that they don't make any money off of their associates, friends, or not even associates or friends, just maybe might fit the mold. But there's no way that you can compete with that. You know, we don't have black privilege, so to speak. I mean, even the richest black man is only richer than other black people, because anything that he has is going to be underneath this overall construct, which is not designed around you. I mean, you get angry at political figures, you get angry at musicians and actors and actresses, but you got to remember, none of this is for you or about you. You know, this is not for you. There's no place for you in this world right now unless you decide that we should all be one team. And what I mean by that is the pettiness that we allow to come in and make us not want to work with each other or want to kill each other or be mad at each other. Those same petty instances we allow others to do to us and perform around us, and we have we're absolutely on board with it. We don't fight it. Simple case in point. When you look at a black man and a white woman, or a black man and a Mexican, or whatever race, you know what I'm saying, as long as she's not black, which seems to be the code for beautiful, but as long as she's not black, you see a black man with one of these women, and I've seen them cuss them up one side of the mountain and down the other, but they complain that black women have a bad attitude. All women want the same thing. You know, it's actually more like this. You look in the mirror every day and you say, hey, I'm black and I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? But maybe if I get with something else, I can have a beautiful child with curly hair. So why don't we send a white man to your mom's house, you know what I'm saying, since she screwed up by getting with that black dude and making your ugly ass, you know what I'm saying, that you had to go out and make a fast improvement. You can't even support the new race that you created. I mean, where do you think that child is going to go? You know what I mean? Like, you can't support that. Maybe if you have money, you can financially pay for things that the child may need to grow, but you can't support this new race, and that child has no interest in black issues or what's going on with us. We're the only race of people that would get on the internet or whatever and talk about how ugly our women are or how terrible our people are. I haven't seen that from anyone else other than us. What is that? Somebody comes out and tries to tell you something, tries to give you some information, tries to up you on knowledge, and your first reaction is, let me beat this person to death. Let me beat him down. And then you want to get mad that we're getting killed in the streets. A dude was just jogging, got glock, blew his goddamn brains out. Well, not blew his brains out, but shot him dead right there in the middle of the neighborhood. And no one, I mean, what are we going to do? March? We're going to just march about it? We're going to ask them to be nice to us? All this screaming about your rights and all of that, that comes from a position of weakness. That's just saying, hey, I'm not strong enough to get it on my own. Please be nice to us. Please let us sit on the front of the bus. Please let us be in your movies. Please give us a record deal. Please let us play on your basketball team. Please give us the same tax cuts that you get. Come on, man, please. We are very ineffective, and I think it's lazy. Even those who speak so-called knowledge, they fight each other too, because it's just some crazy thing inside of you guys, or I mean, maybe it's me too, but it's just some crazy thing. It's like, no, I want to be the one. No, I want to be the one. I'm the Black Messiah. No, I'm the Black Messiah. I'm the one that's going to teach him and bring them all together. But first, I need him to buy these t-shirts, and then I'm going to go buy some gold bracelets and shit, you know what I'm saying, and get an exotic background so I can preach this crap with no end game, with no plan. You know how I can tell you that you have no power? It's because the police can roll up and yank you off the street. The hardest dude on the block, one police officer can show up and take you off the street, but you're willing to shoot a motherfucker for speaking your name wrong because you're a coward. You know that your chances of getting away with killing another black dude are extremely high. And since when did drug dealing and being a thug become black culture? What is that? I mean, by now everybody knows that there's no way to get the drugs into the country or even into the neighborhoods without the other party bringing them in. We don't have any planes. We don't got no boats. How do you get drugs in? Who brings them in? Who grows them? Who provides them? But we're running around swearing that we're kingpins. No matter how rich you get, you'll only be richer than other black people. No matter how powerful you get, you'll only be more powerful than other black people. And that is only because of your acceptance into the system. Your power is only based on the power of the dollar that someone else controls. Your power is only dependent on your ability to knock off black people with impunity, which is also something that someone else controls. I mean, you've heard the story time and time again, man. I'm just telling it to you without all the jump and the bump and the grump. It is what it is. We are going to be disappearing. So for all the white people out there, I would say get pictures of black people, you know what I'm saying, actual black people, you know what I mean, because there's not going to be very many of us left. There'll be a lot of mixed children out there, and maybe if we're lucky, they'll give a fuck. But what's going to be the point then? When we're all gone, what's going to be the point? What was all of this for? Your parents came together and made you, and then you said, nah, I don't want to make another one of me. I want to make something completely else. In a time where we need as many soldiers as possible, let me create somebody that's going to be confused. No matter how much love I give them in the household, in the real world, they're dealing with some serious shit. They got to decide if they're going to go black, if they're going to go white. If they hang with their white friends, if they look white enough to hang with their white friends, they got to deal with a bunch of black jokes all day. You know what I'm saying? If they're dealing with their black friends, they got to deal with their bullshit all day. But they're torn. But they're perfect pawns. Like Obama, perfect pawns. Because you look at him and go, hey, it's a black dude. That's a half white, half black dude. So he's torn. It's not like he woke up one morning and he was accidentally part white and he's fighting a battle, you know what I'm saying, to stop this. No, he was part white from birth. He had powerful white mentors, you know what I'm saying, who walked him through everything. So that wasn't a win. That was a loss also. So I think the purpose of these videos that are like this and others is to spark a thought inside of whoever it is or whatever it is that's going to make us all go, wait a minute. yeah, we need to change this, because we do have power. We are in lots of different places. We do work for a lot of different companies. You know what I'm saying? We do perform a lot of different services. But if we were united in our efforts to gain either control or at least control over our own destiny, then it would be a lot easier to move forward. We wouldn't endorse these motherfuckers that go out here and make us look like clowns and buffoons. I mean, you have to understand, it has nothing to do with your talent, whether or not you get a record deal. It has to do with your ability to be a buffoon. It comes with your ability to follow orders and instructions. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. You're all mad at him. But really what they're just showing you is that your street cred shit doesn't matter anymore. We don't need you. We've studied you. We've learned how to do it. We know exactly how to put the words together, how to make the beats. We don't really need you. So be mad if you want to. But we're gonna go sell records. There's more white people in the audience than black people. So who gives a shit what you think? You don't even buy concert tickets. So who gives a shit what you think? Same with politics. You hold no power. You hold no influence. So what is the conversation that you're trying to have?
The internet. Sorry, it's hot outside. With the internet and all the different businesses you can do online, bragging about selling the most coke or being the hardest dude on the block doesn't make any sense. That's why everybody's laughing at you.